Mr. Swagini, he helped me set everything up.
Hello. Good morning from this side of the world. Today is not about me, it's about her and yoga. So you get to fully enjoy her in that element.
It's about us.
Exactly.
Thank you for helping me.
Enjoy. I'll be on the other side.
Okay, if you want to make a cup of tea, if you want to grab a drink, get your mat ready, create some space. All that matters is that you're prepared mentally, physically, and you push everything else to the side. You need a bit of clarity for today. Because I don't want you looking at a pile of washing on the side so it distracts you. So clean everything out in your room, make yourself comfortable, and we're going to begin the flow. He is amazing. I'm very lucky. Very lucky. So we'll get comfortable. We're going to cross our legs. We're just going to take a few moments in meditation to just tune into our space. If you want to close your eyes. Just begin to calm your breath. We're not going to do any yogic breathing yet. We're just going to tune into our natural pace of breathing. And I'll be honest, I feel a little bit nervous because this is my first time. So I can feel that my heart rate is a little bit fast. So before doing anything, let's calm down. And just keep everything as balanced as possible. We're going to connect our fingers in a mudra now. So we're going to turn the palms up to the sky, connecting the thumb and the index together. Thank you, Mom. Now, be the observer for a few seconds. Are you inhaling more than you're exhaling? Are you receiving more than you're giving? Or maybe vice versa? Just take a moment to process what you're welcoming to the body and what you're letting go of. Some people find it harder to let go. Take this moment to work on your exhalation, the activation of your parasympathetic nervous system. Observe your breath as long and powerful, or they're quite short and sharp. Also take a moment to observe where the breath is coming from. Is it coming from your throat? Or is it spiraling all the way down to your diaphragm? Filling up your lungs with its full capacity. And exhale, follow that breath back up. We're going to tidy up the breath now. Draw out the life of our bodies. And I want you to take a nice deep inhalation through the nose. And we're going to hold our breath when we reach the bottom of our diaphragm. Hold it there for a few seconds. Just explore this space of silence, clarity, solitude. Just let your body adjust to this retention. And exhale, follow that breath all the way back up. We're going to repeat this breath for 10 powerful Ujjayi flows. I'll be guiding you, and if I'm talking, it doesn't mean stop breathing. Just continue with your rhythm, continue with your flow. In through the nose, hold your breath. Now in this space of silence, I want you to cultivate anything that no longer serves you any purpose. Be very specific with what you want to dig out of the body. Let it rise to the surface. Try and vision this empty cloud that you're going to label with something that you want to let go of. And as we exhale, we're going to blow that cloud away. Together, exhale. Just watch that cloud vanish into the sky. It's no longer a part of your body. Inhale, repeat. Hold that space of clarity. Take a good look at yourself. Take a good look at whatever no longer serves your purpose. Don't be afraid to let go. And exhale. Pin it on the cloud and blow it away. Let's repeat this in silence now for a few moments. Fill up your heart. Fill up your abdomen. Take a look at the self. And exhale. A few more breaths now. Inhale. Begin to feel this warm feeling inside. Your inner powers ignite. Everything is in harmony. And exhale. Let it go. Let's do two more now. On these last two breaths, I also want you to welcome whatever you need, whatever your body's craving, in order to fill this space that you've created. So I want these breaths to be as big as possible. Let's take a big deep breath in. Welcome in all of your manifestations, all of your beliefs, strengths, courage, kindness, most important, health above all. And exhale. One more breath. Really choose what you want to welcome to your world. A little bit more specific now. I'm going to let you do this in silence. We're all on a different journey here, and we're all in need of different things. So when you're ready, take a big deep breath in. Hold it. Let your body fill up with this beautiful manifestation that you welcome to your world, to your body, to your mind. And let it spread across every particle moment to observe this space you've allowed your body to enter. I like to picture a white light surrounding my body before any practice to remind me that this is my space, this is my energy, and that nothing else can enter this space unless it passes through my permission. So before you do anything, own your energy and own your space. We're going to slowly bring our palms together, center of the heart. Take a moment to cultivate all this energy we've brought to the session. And now it's time to share it with the world. So if there's someone that you feel that needs a little bit more energy, a little bit more love, it can even be someone you don't know. It could be for any child in hunger, whatever you feel or wherever you want to direct this energy to. Take a moment to pray for them. And to send out great intentions that they find the strength to get through whatever battle they are facing. And as we fill up our hearts, it's time to open up our minds. Let's rise our hands up to the Ajna, the third eye. It's a wonderful day, celebrating yoga for all that it's done for us, for all the space that it's created, all the amazing ideas, all the peace and sanity it's brought to our minds, and all the wonderful people we've met on the journey. Let's rise our hands up to Patanjali, the founder of yoga. And as we rise our hands up, we also thank the universe for this wonderful day. Another day alive. We are blessed. Let's bow down to ourselves. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om. Take a nice big deep breath in. Begin to roll your spine up. And open your eyes. Let's begin a nice, beautiful, smooth flow. If at any point it gets strenuous, you listen to your body, you stop what you're doing, and you just sit back in child pose. If anyone has any injuries, this is at your own risk. Please listen to your body and just be aware that we're all different. We're all exploring different parts of our bodies today. So let's first begin by lifting the sternum up, creating this nice, solid, stable trunk. And we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And just tune into that lower back. Are you arching the back? Is everything quite centered? If you feel like you're arching, just bring the tailbone slightly in and just secure the lower coccyx area. And if this is quite painful, by all means, swing your feet back, get comfortable. So let's begin by opening up our arms, lengthening our spine, awakening our nervous system. Take a nice big deep breath in. Feel your rib cage expand. And exhale, just sink into the spine. Good. Inhale up. Nice tall bodies. And exhale, sink back in. Last one now. Inhale up. And sink back in. Good work. We're going to work on the neck. But before we do anything, center the spine one more time. And we're just going to roll the chin in a nice half moon motion. Each chin slides to each shoulder. And just roll into all these little crunchy, bristly areas of your neck. And just apply the right amount of pressure, don't overdo it. And observe if your head tilts a little bit further on one side than the other. We're going to go all the way around now. Small orbited circles around the occipital. Just loosen up your scalene area of the neck. If there's any tight areas, you can just hold it in a static position. Perhaps work with the shoulder to loosen it up a little bit more. This is what yoga is about. It's not about how bendy you are, how strong you are. It's about tuning into the body and finding the areas that need your attention. Let's change direction. And bring the head back to base. Now the most important thing is to warm your wrists up. Take this from someone who didn't do this for my first 3 years of doing yoga. So it's really important to warm the wrists up before we do anything. So I want you to connect the wrists together, stretch the fingers, the palms away, and we're going to roll onto the internal part of our wrist, and then we're going to tuck the thumbs in, then roll onto the top parts of our hands. And we're just going to roll it round and round like the magnetic force is guiding us. You might hear a few clicks, it's completely normal. Really flex the fingers out too. You'll find that your down dogs are a little bit more stable, your shoulders too, and especially when you warm them up prior to doing any inversion. Good. Really connect with this movement. Let's change direction. Wrists are very sensitive. It's a sensitive part of the body. So many teeny tiny little bones and joints that need addressing. Good. Last one now. And bring the hands down. We're just going to apply some pressure onto our fingertips. And we're going to lift the palms off the ground so we're stretching out the fascia of our hands. Lovely. And then drop the hands down as if you're rolling onto the ball part of your hand. And we're creating a wave onto the fingertips, into the midline, onto the wrist. Five more. Few more now. 1 and 2. Good work. Okay, you guys are going to stay there. I'm going to go to the side of my mat now. And the way to get out of a cross leg, if you can't do it, by all means, just swing your feet back. Or you can try this. You cross your knees, your hands come forward, and you roll into Adho Baba. Grounding the toes, centering the knees, and you're going to keep your hands in line with the knees and shoulders. And make sure you have your hands in like a kind of cup, just so you don't strain the wrist. So because we're doing a lot of flexion, we need to also extend the wrist. So we're going to flick the hands upside down. And we're going to make sure that both axes of the hinging point are activated. And we're just going to slowly rock back and forth and back and forth. Good work. A few more. Give your wrist a massage. 3, 2, and 1. Let's release the hands. And we're going to take a slight step forward so the knees are beneath the navel. Pushing into the shoulders, let's lift the knees off the ground. And we're just going to do some slight taps. Begin to activate the quads. Still warm up, guys, and then we're going to begin the flow. Keep retracting through the shoulders, engage the upper core. Beautiful work. 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll the body up into Adho Mukha Savasana, downward dog. Realign your feet. Keep them about 1 foot apart from each other. And begin to push the lumbar slide back towards the knees. Now don't worry if your hamstrings are tight. Just begin to pedal from one limb to another. Stretch out the hamstrings, stretch out your calves. If you want to sway your hips side to side, move freely. Just loosen up any tension in the back of your body, the posterior. Remember to breathe consciously. Try to hold your breath. Good work. We're going to create a little spring through the body as we bend the knees, keeping the chest glued to the thighs. And we're going to really push into the ground as if we're trying to touch our ears with our armpits. Begin to feel the decompression of the lower back as you lengthen all of your lats. Allow your quads to fire up. And in 3 more breaths, we're going to extend our legs and roll into cobra. Slowly rolling down, hips meet the mat, ground the feet and pull the shoulders back. Lifting the head up so you're gazing at the horizon, squeezing the bum together, try not to keep your feet too wide, and pull the shoulders back. Now in this position, lift the heart up. Beautiful work. And if this is too much, you can always drop down to your elbows and find the right amount of space for your body. Remember, there's no race or rush with yoga. Good work. Let's ground the toes. Lift the knees off the ground. Tuck the chin in and roll into the lumbar as we step forward to downward dog. We're going to take a slight jump forward. If you don't want to jump, it's completely fine. You can just step. For those who want to jump, slight spring, up, and down we go. Let's halfway look up front. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale down to Padahastasana, keeping the spine as straight as can be. Try not keep the back in, keep everything open and hinge from the hips. Now if you can't touch the ground, you can just hold your elbows and let the weight drag you down in a nice healthy manner. Loosen up the neck, try not to have too much control over the head. Just let it drop. We're going to tuck the chin into the chest. Let the arms hang loose. And we're going to roll up into every crevice of our vertebrae, allowing the discs to open with some space to play with. So let's begin. So make sure you're at the front half of your mat. And before we do anything, let's bring that tailbone in. Cause engaged, back is stiff, feet are together. Now we're going to inhale into Tadasana. Exhale, halfway look up front, flat back. Inhale and exhale down to Padahastasana. Halfway look up front, jump back to Chaturanga, come down to Dandasana, up to Bhujangasana. Good work. Now if at any point that was too hard, you drop your knees and then you come down. Make the move fit your body. Exhale up to Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog. Four more breaths. Try and move around, adjust your position, enter the breath as well. Never settle for the first breath. The first breath is simply warming you up. And just let that breath guide you to your full potential. Put 100% in every asana that you enter. Let's create a wave through the body. So we're going to swing the knees, heels lift off the ground, allow the quadriceps lumborum to decompress. Arms are strong, completely lengthened. And let's roll the body out into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Okay, drop the elbows if this is too much strain on your back. Remember to clench the bottom in and squeeze the shoulders back. Retraction at its finest. Peeling the chin back in, grounding the toes, and back up to Adho Mukha Savasana, downward dog. We're going to jump forward one more time. If you don't want to jump, as I said, just step forward, listen to your body. If you want to give it a go, you simply create this nice little spring, kind of like a catapult on an elastic band. And as you spring, you jump. But just make sure the feet land forward. If you want to explore it in a little bit more of an intense manner, a good way to vision movement is to try and point the toes to the sky. So it's kind of like, don't worry about holding the handstand. Just kick your bum. And that's a great way to start. So So as we land forward, we halfway look up front, make space. So we're pulling the hips away from the shoulders, and then we fall down to Padahastasana. Exhale, and let the head drop. No tension in the neck. Inhale, halfway look up front. Exhale, bend the knees. Swinging the arms back. Inhale, and rise up to Utkatasana. Flexing the spine. And really opening up the sternum as you pull your hands back into this nice overhead press. Exhale, bring it back in. Extend the legs. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit more. Inhale, halfway look up front, jump back, step back, Chaturanga, Tadasana, into Bhujangasana. Good work. Grabbing the feet, and rolling that spine back up into downward dog. Step forward if you need to. So we're going to have a bit of fun now. We're going to swing that right leg out to the right hip. Give the ankle a shake. Try not bring the foot back. I want it completely in line with the hip. All the weight should be pivoted onto that right hand and the left foot. And without bending the knee, try and step the foot forward. So I'll do it on this side so you can see. Out to the side, don't bend the knee, step forward. If you need to bend the knee, no problem, but try your best. So we're going to do the right side all together. Stepping forward. Good work. So we've got this nice straight alignment. And we're going to balance on the back toes down. Keeping the hands aligned with the foot, we're just going to lift the front toes off the ground. Allowing our hamstrings to release all of the tension that we've built up over time. Walking, running around, serving people, serving ourselves. Let your legs be at peace. Good. Begin to drop the toes down and bend the back knee down. Flattening the top of the foot. Now we're going to scoop the arms up and sink that left hip down. Releasing any tension in that back quad. Try not to twist the body, keep everything centered and squared. And breathe to the sky. And then flex the spine. Exhale. Squeeze that back glute as well. Ground in the palms, ground in the back toes, and scooping the right leg up to the sky. Three-legged downward dog. Really push through the shoulders so you're not sinking and shrugging into the neck. You want a full protraction, sorry. And you can either drop the knee down into this position, or you can come straight down to the chest, Chaturanga Tadasana, to Bhujangasana. Good work. Good work. If you haven't done yoga in a while, it will be a little bit of a challenge, but it's worth it. Om Namo Buddhaya. lifespan, your health span, longevity. All it takes is one yoga class to fall back into a good routine again. Good work. Let's roll back up to down dog. Chin to chest, hips elevate, peel it back into down dog. Strong bodies, strong minds. And just connect with every single step that you take. Let's swing that left leg out to the left hip now. Nice and high, don't want your legs down here. Keep it nice and high. Work the hip flexors, the psoas major. And without bending the knee, take a step forward. And with the back toes now, as you can see, feet toe down. And we're going to lift the front toes off the ground as we push the body away from the ground. So again, this nice stretch through the back and through the hamstrings. If your head hurts, let the head drop. Try not to have too much tension in the neck. Count your breaths, your blessings. Try not to hold your breath in any asana. We're here to release. Your body's like a sponge. It absorbs emotions and wants to store it, fortunately. This is your time to explore each and every part of your body. Get to know yourself. And drop the toes. And ground the back knee. Find your balance. Scooping the arms up, inhale. And exhale. Push into the right hip. You can ground the back toes too. Really stretch out the right quadricep, the psoas major. Squeeze the glute to stabilize the posture. Try and reach as tall as possible before you flex the spine. Slowly drop your hands down. Ground the back leg, extending the back knee, and peeling the left leg off the ground. Remember, you can drop the right knee first, or you can come to Chaturanga Dandasana, into Bhujangasana. Good work. Chest up, shoulders back. Now let's rock it back to child pose. Pushing into the knees, decompressing the lower back. And just take a moment to pause in child pose. Rest your forehead down. And take your breath down to your lower back. Your sacrum, your coccyx. This is the midline of your body where most tension is stored. Try and separate all of your thoughts and feelings away from this part. All that matters is this region here. Really tune into how it feels. Does it feel tight? Does it feel weak? Does it feel loved? And whatever it needs, just send the message to this area. Just a reminder that you're here, caring for it, trying to make it better. In this region, the solar plexus is where most emotion is stored. Give it some of your time, energy, and devotion. Let's roll the spine up nice and slowly. Back onto all fours, full extension of the spine. As we roll the shoulders back, we're going to fling the tailbone up to the sky, opening up the sternum, pinching the shoulder blades, and looking up at the sky. Inhale. Grounding the toes, scooping the chin back into the chest, and rolling up to down dog. Big push through the shoulders, lengthen through the lower. And we're going to remove the right leg all the way back up to the right hip as we begin to swing it round into a nice half falling angel as we drop the foot down and sit down. Now if your hand is too far away, it's going to be hard to lift your body up. So try and keep your hand close to your body. Though if you sat down, just bring that right leg as close as you can to the bum. Now with your hand, we're going to follow the movement around. So we lift the bum, and we follow the movement into a side plank. But before we drop the hand, we're going to go into a side plank. Hold it. And this top leg is going to step over the left knee. Good. Now the right hand's going to come forward as if we're trying to feed the energy forward in line with the chest. And we're going to push into that front leg. Stand up. Balancing on the knife edge of the back leg. And we're going to lift the left hand up to the sky. Really stretch out the left lats. Keeping the chest open. Toes flexed. Hands completely stretched out. And bring it back down. Bringing the right hand down. Twist the feet forward. We're going to add a little jump to switch leg. Good work. Let's begin to twist round to the left side now. Open up the left hand, giving that left glute a stretch, and extending the back leg as much as we can. Now, if the chest is sinking forward, try and open up and keep the hands parallel. Good work. Bringing both hands forward. We're going to take a spring and step back. Rolling the spine up. Take a moment to slow your heart rate down before we do the left side. And the tailbone back in, shoulders back. Conscious breaths. Let's begin with the inhale to the sky, Tadasana. Exhale down, Padahastasana. Jumping back, stepping back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up to Bhujangasana. Grounding the toes, rolling and weaving the spine up to downward dog. Your legs should feel very loose now, the lower back, your shoulders. Depending on where you are, I'm definitely sweating here. We're going to do the same thing with the left side, so we're going to swing the left leg out to the left hip. And we're going to revolve it to a nice half moon, falling angel. Try and get this nice opening before you drop. Control that window. And sit down. Bring the hand close to your body. You can't have it too far away. Keeping the chest up. And with that left hand, we're going to fold it all the way around. And just before you touch the ground, slowly lift that left leg off. You can open up if you want to a side plank, or keep your hand above your head and pop the hips forward. Hold it. And then the left leg's going to step forward. And then the left hand's going to thread all the way through the chest. Go onto that back leg on the knife edge of the foot. And the right hand reaches. It's a good stretch, this. Even the fingers, stretch them out. And bring it back round. Twiddling onto the feet, hands come down. Take a moment, step back to a three-legged downward dog. And then step that left foot. And we're just going to revolve through the right hand now. Really pinch that back shoulder with the rear delt. You'll feel it in your left quadricep as well. And bring the hand back down. Extend the back knee. Take a little spring off the ground and slowly meet the other foot. Shuffle your feet in a nice comfortable manner. Give your hips, your bum a little wiggle. Halfway look up front. And exhale, come down, head to toe. We're going to lift our toes off the ground now, and we're going to stand in Pada Uttanasana. So we're going to place our hands underneath our feet. We're going to give our wrist a little massage with our toes. Give them a little wiggle. Let the head drop down. And then we're going to pull the spine up to the sky as we ground all the way and anchor it down to the ground. Try not to pull too hard. Find the right biting point for the breathe. Releasing the hands out the side of the feet. Let's slowly come onto the toes. And as gracefully as possible, we're going to rock the knees down. So if you need to open up your hands wide up, bring them more back. Find the right spot for your hands. And you drop the knees down. So we're in this position of full extension through the posterior back. So I want you to really, really push. Contract through the shoulders as much as you can. Open up the shoulder blades and stretch out that sheet of muscle across your lats, across your rhomboids, across your spine. Good. Now, pushing into the hands, we're going to lift the knees up. Release the hands, sit down on the heels and back down to the bum. Keeping the chin glued to the chest, looking down at the navel. We're going to rock down to the ground. relax our head, and we're going to open up our arms nice and wide. This is the good part when you get to kind of relax. Open up the shoulders and just feel the comforting of earth beneath you for all that it does for us. For however many times we fall or fail, it's always keeping us afloat. So let's bring the knees to the chest. Decompress the lower back even more. Now if you have a job that requires you to be sat down quite frequently, it's so important that you work the transverse and always take time to stretch out the lower back. You might not feel it now, but in the long run you will. And let's slowly rock the knees side to side, giving our back a massage on the ground. Try roll onto the bottom as well, not just the back. Nice. And let's bring the legs up to the sky. And with our hands, we're going to reach above our head and try and stretch our arms as far away from the body as possible. As if you're trying to touch your ears with your armpits. And we're going to hold the static position. And as the legs drop, we're going to hold this position and come up. Opening the arms and threading them forward into bird-pose. Namaste. Now if you're sinking into your sternum, lift the body up, pinch the shoulders back. And you can bend your knees at any point, no problem. And just hold it there. Slowly drop the legs. Inhale up and exhale down to Paschimottanasana. Take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale, sink the way down. And just feel which side of your back is a little bit more tight. There is always one side a little bit more dominant. Begin to peel the body back down, chin to chest, full extension of the spine. And let's lay back onto our spine, arms wide open. Try not to close your eyes yet. Just take a moment to embrace your magnificent bodies. To your breath as it begins to calm down and sink back into its natural pace. And if you feel any involuntary tension at certain points of your body, just tap into that area, give it the permission to just retire completely and go. Your hands feel very light. Your shoulders feel loose. Your head, your mind is at ease. Your hips, your knees, your ankles feel like tranquil. Just to relax them a little bit more, I want you to clench every part of your body. So we're going to squeeze every muscle on our body for 10 seconds. So let's take a big deep breath in. Squeeze your hands, plug your toes, squeeze your bum, get your core, pinch the shoulder blades, even your facial muscles. Squeeze everything. Keep squeezing, don't let go. A little longer, stay with me. And relax. Feel every particle dissolve into the ground. As you give yourself the space to switch off, relax, and recharge for the day ahead. Let's take a few moments in silence to explore Shavasana, a space of feeling whole, content, and safe. Shavasana. And if you want to stay in Shavasana, this is your time to just cultivate this energy, enjoy the frequency you allow yourself to step into. You don't have to get up if you don't want to. For those who want to end this session with me, begin to bring your awareness back to your body, back to your space. Just begin to wiggle your fingers, your feet, awaken your facial muscles. Begin to lift the corner of your lips all the way up to your eyes. Allow your brain to release some more endorphins so you can fuse into the day ahead. Take a nice big deep breath in and exhale out through the mouth now. One for the mind, one for the body, one for the soul. Let's inhale and exhale. roll over to your comfortable side. Feel free to stretch your body out as if you're waking up from a nice little siesta. Just allow Shavasana to teach you patience, to teach you how to be a little bit selfish, to slow things down. In the next few breaths, begin to make your way back up slowly in the middle of your mat. To end the class. Just take a moment to process all this headspace brought to your world, all this freedom you've allowed for your body to enter. Be proud of yourselves. Just take a moment to thank yourselves for taking time out to work and invest in your health. Because when you feel good, everyone else feels good around you. It's the most precious gift and medicine that you can share with the world. And energy is priceless. Before we end the class, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned from today's session. What are you going to take back with yourself? What areas do you feel that your body or your mind needs working on? Perhaps set new goals, new intentions. Allow yourself to create a clear vision so that you can navigate what footsteps you want to take. And in honor of today's practice, in honor of the space that we shared, let's bring our hands together, center of the heart. Just take a moment to appreciate this magical thing called life pumping around your body. Keeping you alive day in, day out. And if there's something you want to share inside you, or if you want to share with the universe, take this moment or this time now to express your gratitude for whatever it is. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. Bring our hands to our lips to make an oath to always speak the truth. Integrity will only resonate. Bring our hands to our third eye, our ajna, to never judge, expect, or assume anything. Just accept the alignment of however nature wants to perform. God or a higher power or the universe, whatever it is, raise your hands up. Just thank the universe for this wonderful new day on earth. For our beautiful bodies. I've worked hard to get to where it is right now. Let's bow down to one another and to Mother Earth. Om Namah Shivaya. You ready, rise up. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the flow. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you've got a new intention for your next flow and a new practice. And you take everything back with you and reflect on everything that crossed your mind. Feel free to share with me how you felt. It was a pleasure to experience my first YouTube live with you all as well, so thank you for being patient with me. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll do this again soon. Take care.